My number one and only detective show that I love the most is Columbo. The guy that played Columbo was Peter Falk. And I was reading on Wikipedia about how long the show had been online or on TV, and I thought it wasn't that long, but actually the show Columbo had been around for 35 years. But Peter Falk playing him like 14 years. Although when I looked at it, where that actual show
What?
with Peter Falk on it, it said 10 years. So I'm not exactly sure on that, if it's 14 or if it's 10. But that's a long time to play a character. And I love Columbo. I watched that show over and over again. I've seen all the episodes. Um, and then I like seeing interviews with Peter Falk. And he's a funny guy, someone that you definitely would like to get to know. Now, he also played in The Princess Bride. And that's my number one favorite movie of all time is The Princess Bride. I think part of it is because, of him being in there, but also Henri the Giant was in there. And I used to watch him wrestling. And I've seen interviews and stuff like that with Henri the Giant, and he was a really kind person. Someone who was just amazing to listen to, the stories that he would talk about. And he was a funny guy too. But both of those people now are dead, and it's sad when you see somebody and you watch them for years and you really like their character, and then they die. It's a part of life, yeah, I know, but man, I just wish he could have been around longer, and I wish I could have seen him in more movies. Although Peter Falk was in a lot of different shows, and I ought to go actually and see if I can't find them online, just for I can see more. But I've seen him the most in Columbo. And it's so funny, and it's so weird. The show is different. You get to see the murder. A lot of the other shows, you don't know who killed who, and so you're trying to figure it out too. But in Columbo, you see the murder, and then you see him come into the show, and he has to figure it out. He has to look for the clues. And to me, he was a genius. Yeah, I know he's a made-up character, but I just loved his style. It was like he had hunches. You know what I mean? He could see all the little clues, put them together, and see the picture. And that line, just one more question. I'd always crack me up when you get to that part. I'm going like, yeah, he's not done yet. And in that show, there was a couple of times where he let somebody go. Like in one of the episodes, a guy actually killed, or no, the woman killed somebody, but this other guy decided to take the blame. And Columbo knew that it really was her, but she had like Alzheimer's or something like that, and probably didn't even remember the crime. And so there was no proof. He had no actual evidence, so he let him go ahead and take the blame for a crime they didn't commit. So the show to me was so unique, and I miss seeing Peter Falk. I wish I could have met him in real life. So that's my thoughts and feelings about Peter Falk. All right, you guys all have a good one. Thank you for watching, and God bless.